This one is called Diffraction. From my understanding, the protagonist wanted to be like a famous photographer, but it seems like she has unfortunately not succeeded in her dream. And she kind of goes back home and she meets these like two different guys who kind of reignite her love in photography. Protagonist portrait on. What was that about? Okay. I think that should be okay. Alright, the UI looks a lot better. Alright. Player will play as she, her. The art looks nice. You know what? We have to bring back laundry. You know what? You know it. We have to bring back laundry. We had two The Guan High School one was really not good. I'm intrigued by this Seoul one. But I'm gonna have to definitely play that on my own time. Oh, this UI is really fucking good. Oh, yo! I love this. Oh! What is that? Oh, okay, this takes you to the Twitter page. I was scared. It opened a link to the Twitter page. Quick load and quick save, auto. Home, settings. This is the text log. This is cool. Okay, this is already kind of off to a good start. And I assume that this is like to continue. I'll leave Fane in your capable hands, alright? Alright. Oh, the recording is cool. I gotta go or I'll lose the duck. Oh, it plays like automatically. Oh, dude, this is cool. Okay. Alright, I like this. I like this a lot. What? You can't. And he's already gone. Figures. Came all the way up a mountain and he abandons us to go on a literal wild goose chase. Hey, Fane, you okay with this? Is it Fane or Fine? Fine. Maybe it's Fine? I don't know. I think it was a wild duck chase. A wild duck? That's not really the point here. What is the point, then? Never mind. You don't have a camera, right? Are you just using your phone or something? I'm okay without anything. I'll just watch you. Flash. Huh? Why are you taking a picture of me? Because you have to participate somehow here. How are you going to learn to be a famous photographer at this rate? I don't take pictures, though. Well, maybe you don't, but I do. I'll be a super famous photographer one day. That sounds cool. I'm sure you'll be great. Are you trying to make fun of me? No? I think you could do it. Oh. What if I said I want to be a well-known influencer, too? Man, you'll do amazing for sure. Dots. What if I said I wanted to be a T-Rex? I heard they sell those blow-up dinosaur costumes in the next town over. Ah, jeez. Miss Laundry? Miss Laundry? Oh, we have moving blinking sprites too? Oh, and that's cool. And like the blinking, because like the blinking was blinking a lot with like how the camera was. The blinking being like a camera flash. Yo, okay, this actually looks pretty fire. Recruiter 1, are you alright? Oh, okay, so we have a thing here where, I guess unimportant characters just get a silhouette. Oh, stupid. Why am I daydreaming on a day like this? I mean, that's pretty common for indie novels, honestly. I apologize, ask her to repeat herself, pretend you were listening, ask her who she is. I would just apologize, but I'm sorry I spaced out, girl. I'm sorry, could you please repeat yourself? As I was saying, we currently can't afford to invest in anyone without at least 3 years of relevant work experience. Oh, this fucking hurts, bro. Please! The woman vaguely flips through my portfolio. It's clear, based on how quickly she turns each page, that she's barely taking anything in. Now, that isn't to say your work isn't good. You might even be a good fit for our company once you get some experience. But unfortunately, 3 years of personal social media work isn't quite our standard for experience. I understand. Of course, it's not like I haven't heard that one before. Okay, they at least have different silhouettes, though. That's interesting. You know, I'd be quite happy to give you a chance despite your bland, boring portfolio. But you need to want it, to have a passion for it. Our biggest clients all want tasteful, cultured body shots of themselves, and we are a discreet studio dedicated to art. Yeah, okay, I understand. You just want to use me for my body and be like, don't you understand nudity is art? Why won't you fucking get down and spread your legs? Like, fuck you! Dots. You're just not convincing me right now with all this social media nonsense. We can't just take on someone who's done nothing but play around online over the last few years. If you're that good, you should start figuring out how to get some solid marketable skills or add some culture to your portfolio. Yeah, no thanks, bitch. Wow, your portfolio is excellent. Wait, what? Yes, I think we could definitely offer you a place on our internship program. Really? Well, we can't pay you, of course. You get a whole lot of exposure and work experience. Shoulda known. So how about it? I'm sure we can make it worth your while. Sigh. I'll give it some thought. Thanks. No, nothing but rejections. I was told applying at job fairs was supposed to be easier, but that's not true at all. At least email rejections aren't as brutal. So it's such a waste of time. I should steer clear of Mr. Cultured's booth as much as possible. Another day, another disappointment, I guess. That sounds cool. I'm sure you'll be great. Great my butt. Wonder what that boy would think if he saw me today. Would he still think I'm doing great? What a silly thought. Thinking about some kid after all this time. But it's a bit sad. I remember what he said perfectly, but I can't quite remember his name. Wasn't his name like Fane or Fine or something? I swear it started with an F, right? What was it, Fang? No, it could have been Frank. Maybe it was more of a Finn? Wait. Oh, you have an actual silhouette. You're a real person. Wait. Isn't that Fane? Hey! Well, that's cool what they're doing with the background sprites. My quiet exclamation is lost in the noisy crowd, as is the sudden flicker of an all-too-familiar face in the distance. Without realizing, I take a few steps forward. It can't be. Fane? Why is he here? Where's he been? Did he look different? A million questions surface, but before there's time to think about any of them, I'm already running after him. The crowd around me blurs while my focus stays on the spot he last stood. Only in the rush, I'd forgotten to look where I was going. Yeah! Hey, watch it! My Starbucks! Oh, nice little hip bone there. The man I collided with utters a panicked curse as his things clatter to the ground around him. Oh, I mean, it looks like his coffee cup was already empty, at least. A few startled people nearby also quickly back away, eyeing us with a mixture of surprise and concern. There's no time to worry about this, I have to get up. I sweep up my drop portfolio and ready myself to run once more when... Crack? Dot? Oh, crap. Oh, no! There, beneath my shoe, lies a very shiny, very new-looking, very broken beyond repair smartphone. This choice may lead to major changes in relationships between characters. Oh, God. Save. Just keep running. Apologize. I want to know what's going on with, Fane, because that's the guy in our past, so... Apologize and run after Fane? I can't deal with this now. I need to find Fane. Looking up from the cracked phone, I catch the stranger's gaze and hesitate for a moment. It's no good. I don't have time for this. I'm sorry. I have to go. I'll come back later. Without looking for a response, I quickly turned to run after Fane once again. Barely evading a few startled passersby, I made my way towards the place where I'd last spotted him, occasionally catching a glimpse of light blue hair. I ended up finding myself just outside of the venue exit. How is he so hard to catch? I don't even remember him being athletic at all. Despite the fact I'd been running, he seemed to have already vanished in the direction of the park. Finally. Wait, where'd he go? The park appears to be empty. Or so it seems. Oh. Until I spot movement beneath a wooden picnic table, as what seems to be a head peeks out over the bench. Our eyes meet for just a moment. Fane? The boy startles. A short thump could be heard as his head met the underside of the table, wobbling it slightly. Ouch! 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 Clasping his head, he seems to flinch for a moment before attempting to clumsily scramble out from under the table. What was he even doing down there? Is he trying to hide? Are you okay? Maybe I should... go to help him? Carefully, I make my, way around the table. Perhaps he needs help, but seemingly in response to my advance, the boy hastens his scramble to get to his feet. I'm fine. There's an unexpected level of coldness to his tone. Could I have made a mistake? No, I'm sure it has to be him. He even reacted when I said his name. You are Fane, right? That's me. So? With his hands and knees covered in dirt, he now stands upright, an uncharacteristically wary look on his face. Well, that's direct. I really should have thought of something to say before speaking to him. Maybe he just doesn't know who I am after all these years. Do you remember me? Fane seems to tense up further at my question. For a moment it looks like he'll answer me. Dots. But instead, he continues to avoid my gaze as he fiddles nervously with the camera hanging from his neck. Well, this isn't awkward at all. It's me, Laundry. You know, that person you met at photography camp that one summer? We spent the week paired up. Not even a flicker of emotion or recognition appears with my words. What do you want? Whoa. Actually, what do I even want? I scrambled through a crowd for him, so... What now? Ooh. Be honest, you don't know what you want? Probably better to be honest, honestly, yeah. Honestly, I'm not really sure. I just saw you and then... Well, I just kind of ran after you without thinking, I guess. He seems to study me carefully as I speak. I've been out of town for a while and I don't really know anyone here anymore, so I guess I thought it might be nice to talk to you again? But it's okay if you don't want to. Though his posture remains tense, something seems to give way in his expression as he looks away once more, his mouth remaining closed in a thin smile line. Yeah, I mean, he's clearly on edge about something, so I better just be honest. It's not that I don't want to. So I just... He looked down at his camera nervously for a moment. Maybe he's feeling shy? If you don't want to talk right now, how about giving me your social media? Or I guess I could give you mine. He looks back up at me carefully. You don't need to message me or anything. I probably won't have the time to talk much anyway. Just be nice not to lose contact again, you know? Well, I guess this probably seems kind of weird to you since you don't remember and all. What am I even saying at this point? I barely have time for myself, let alone for reviving forgotten friendships. He looks at me thoughtfully, before beginning to search his pockets and clumsily digging out a rather beat-up-looking smartphone. Ah! He takes a minute to search for something. Finally, he points the screen at me, a profile page open. Here, I don't know how to do this. No, just a sec. Digging out my own phone, I notice profile name. Fane63501. Right, got it, thanks. He hesitantly pockets the phone again, continuing to awkwardly stare at me for a bit before finally muttering, I'm late for work. Fane raises a single stiff hand, what can only be assumed to be a greeting gesture of sorts. Okay. Bye. Without another word, he scrambles off toward the other park entrance. What was that? Well, whatever that was, it certainly wasn't the Fane I remember. I guess I have his account now, though. Might as well take a peek. Let's see what we have here. Fane 63501. He's offline. Maybe his profile will tell me why he's being so weird. He doesn't have a picture. He has one photo, 5 followers, and following 7 people. Yeah, 5 followers, only 1 post? How does he only have 1 post? It's even from 3 years ago. Has 75,000 likes. It has 75,000 likes? Wait, what is this? How? The numbers are still there no matter how much I look at the post. This makes no sense. He might have just reposted something, right? Dumbfounded, I can do little more than continue to stare blankly at the screen. What am I missing? The sound of my own stomach growling derails my thoughts. Well, it is late. I can think about this later. And I should probably get home before it starts raining anyway. Mom's not going to be happy if I'm late either. I forgot the phone guy. Just be like, whatever, phone guy. No, we should meet him. We should go back and be like, hey. I'd only taken a few steps in the direction of home when all of a sudden a thought flashed back in my mind. Wait. Oh, crap, I totally forgot about him. I completely ditched him back there. What was I even thinking? An avalanche of conflicting thoughts hits me. Should I go back for him? Would he even still be there this late? How would I react if he reacted if I did find him? Surely he'd be angry at me for running away like that, right? Never mind, it'd be super awkward if I ran into him again after this. As I continued to mull the issue over, I couldn't help but cringe internally at the thought of that. Okay, calm down and think. If I remember right, the job fair is still open for a bit for the evening event, so he might still be there? And I should probably at least try to do the right thing, shouldn't I? Dots. Just as I am contemplating this, I feel a cold drop of rain hit my cheek. Uh-oh. Well, that's cool, though, that it has the effect. Soon a flurry of heavy raindrops follow. I look up. I find that the sky above is taking on a foreboding shade of gray. Ugh, fine. I so don't have the time for this. But I also don't think I can just go home after remembering this. So without wasting another moment, I begin running through the rain, back toward the building where the job fair is being held. Pause to catch my breath. I should really stop neglecting my workout routine. God, you and me both. My clothes feel all damp from the rain. Okay, focus. Focus. Having caught my breath, I pull myself up, scanning the space ahead for the man with the broken phone. The venue is fairly empty at this point, so I can easily see across the expanse of the hall. However, I can't see him here. Could he have left already? I mean, it was kind of flashy looking. I guess I could. Catching sight of a nearby unoccupied booth, I wander over. Excuse me. I catch a woman's attention. How can I help you? Well, I was looking for someone and was wondering if maybe you saw him. He was tall, not I think about kind of handsome. Describe eyes, hair, and clothes. Describe situation in which you encountered him since it drew attention. I'd rather not do that one. Describe hair, eyes, and clothes. He had brown black hair, maybe brown black eyes, brown black jacket. Look, woman, it's giving me something inspiring and confidence. I think he was also a tall. Suddenly, I'm interrupted as a voice speaks up behind me. He was tall, dashing, handsome. I could fall in love. Actually, I already have. What? I turned to find the exact man I was looking for, staring down at me. Where did he come from? The fact that I assumed that was like a fangirl. Did he just wink at me? I open my mouth to speak, but he cuts me off. Unfortunately, I've committed a terrible sin. He goes on, raising his hands and speaking as though reciting a dramatic tale. Yes, how could a girl like me, who smashes someone's custom, engraved, $5,000 phone beyond repair and then runs away, ever be considered worthy of someone so perfect? I don't like you. I should probably beg for his forgiveness. Hope that he might have a bit more integrity than I do. His tone might be mistaken for playful joking under different circumstances. However, the pointed stare he directs at me tells an entirely different story. He smiles at me. It is absolutely not reassuring. For a moment, an awkward silence falls. I awkwardly make contact with the woman who had asked for help. She continues to smile at me, but is clearly uncomfortable. This is so awkward. Should probably continue this in private. Well, it looks like I found him. Thanks. Without another word, I quickly turn to leave, soon hearing his footsteps follow behind me. Glance back has him smiling and shrugging at me, as though what just happened wasn't entirely his doing. It's kind of starting to irritate me. Safe distance away from prying ears, I come to a stop, as does he. Doesn't look like he's going to start this conversation, so I guess I will. You realize I was there looking for you, right? I turn to face him. He looks back at me innocently. So? So I really don't think you had to go and make a scene like that. It was totally uncalled for. He raises an eyebrow at me skeptically, clearly unimpressed with that response. Okay, I did deserve this, as I did run and abandon him like that, but still. It's getting me nowhere. Alright, fine. I came back to apologize about your phone, so I'm sorry about that, and running off afterwards. I'd like to make it up to you somehow. And how are you going to do that? How am I going to do that? I hadn't actually thought that far ahead. Yeah, I can tell him I'll pay for it when I get more money. Just as I'm about to tell him that, however, I pause as I remember his earlier words. I look up, find him smiling at me, as though he somehow read my mind. I did say it was worth $5,000, didn't I? Brand new, customized, engraved. I also forgot to mention all that work I probably lost by not being able to access my email. I'd love to know what you have in mind. You don't know how to make it up to him. Telling you to pay him when you have the money, you don't know you will. Tell him to get lost, it wasn't your fault. It was an accident, but listen, I don't know how to make it up to you, but I want to try. Listen, I don't actually know what I can do, frankly. But I want to try. He makes a show of tapping his chin, humming all the while. Luckily for you, I'm not only handsome, but also quite merciful. I don't like you. I'm sure we'll think of something. Question mark? Well, looks like I've got to get going now. I'll be in touch. Wait, how will you contact me? I have my methods. Okay, creep. He has his methods? What does that mean? Before I can ask, he's already turned to leave, giving me a small wave. Okay then, I guess. Thoroughly confused, I stand around for a good moment, watching him wander off until... crap, what am I doing just standing here? I quickly wrestle my phone from my pocket to check the time. Oh, I knew it, it's already 6:30 p.m. I'm totally gonna be late now! I quickly begin making my way towards the nearest exit. Ted won't be happy if I'm late for dinner again. I should probably move faster. So I did. Making my way hometown, walking fast. Faces past and I'm homebound. The walk back home is a relatively short and uneventful one. Soon enough, I'm standing at the entrance of my parents' house, contemplating how best to explain my complete lack of success at the job fair to them. I guess no matter what, they'll find out sooner or later. Might as well just bite the bullet, get it over with. Turning the key, I push down on the door handle. Here goes. Entering the house, I quietly closed the door behind me, taking off my shoes before proceeding to walk down the rather dim hall. I hear the muffled sound of the TV coming from the living room. Guess they must have already eaten. Quietly opening the door, I peek into the room to see my father sitting on the sofa, watching what appears to be the news. I'm back. He looks over at me curiously. You're back late. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I got held up a bit. Better not tell him about Fane. Seems like it. You're soaked, though. How'd it go, though? Find anything? Not really. I wasn't what they were looking for, I guess. I see. He pauses as he looks at me, seeming to consider his next words carefully, before finally relenting with a short sigh. That's okay. We can talk about this tomorrow morning when your mother's back from her shift. Get some rest for now. You look tired. Make sure to take a warm shower and dry off completely before you catch a cold. Alright, I will. I pull the door shut slowly. Good night. Night, sweetie. Well, that went better than I thought for now. Wait, that thing on the bed is so cute. What is that? I didn't mention yet. I like the backgrounds in this a lot. How it's like very like paint strokey in a way. I make my way to my room, dumping my jacket and bag next to the door before collapsing onto my bed. I wonder what Mom and Dad will say tomorrow. I told them I tried my best to get a job, but look at me. All I got today was a load of mean comments and some guy asking me to work for exposure. Maybe that one booth guy was right. Maybe my portfolio is just bland or something. It's so depressing. Come on, think happy thoughts. I'll just have to work on making my portfolio even better. So I have no choice but to hire me next time. Oh, who am I kidding? That's what I tried to tell myself before the job fair. Today was even more of a disaster than usual. What a day. I still can't believe that was Fane. He acted so different compared to what I remember. Not to mention the hair. And the camera. I thought he barely used phone cameras before, but the one he had was actually a good one. Is that a phone camera or a film camera? Speaking of which, Mr. Dashing and Handsome, more like Mr. Self-Flattery. Sure, I broke his phone and left. He could have just discussed it normally with me. I don't want to even know what his methods are. Oh man, let's just hope I never see him again. Yawn. I should probably get up before I end up falling asleep. Still need to eat dinner and take a shower. Try to finish those uploads tomorrow. Maybe send out some more job applications. Me. Chapter 1 end, Mayday. I wonder how many chapters were in the demo. Okay, next one. When did I fall asleep? I'm still wearing my clothes from the job fair. I must have just passed out. Ugh. Despite the fact that I've slept, I find myself feeling unusually groggy. Achoo! Oh no, I hope I didn't overdo it again. Huh? Did I forget to mute notifications? Not like I've been getting that many lately. I reach into my jacket pocket, pulling out my phone. Let's see. Oh, it's only 7 a.m. Alright. I should probably hit the follow button before I forget. Probably send Fane a quick message, too. Hi, Fane. This is laundry from yesterday. Hope we can chat sometime. There we go. Looks like I have a few direct messages myself. Okay, hang on. See here, messages from, I don't recognize that icon or username. They even have Bay in their username. It'd be embarrassing to say out loud, but it's kind of cute. Oh, God. Yeah, I was gonna say, I bet it's this guy. Good morning, laundry, emoticon. Maybe you're still asleep? I hope you haven't forgot about yesterday. You know, about how you broke my $5,000 phone and ran away. Damn. Never mind, this isn't cute. What is this? It's like a troll message. Wait. Can I just say, I love the protagonist's expressions. They're so good. The message says, broken $5,000 phone. This can only be the guy from yesterday, right? No way! Calm down, I should check out his profile, just be sure it really is him first. Oh god, the thirst trap pictures. Your local fashion and lifestyle source for business inquiries link. 1.2 million followers. Only following 1,500. Henbei! Off to the gym, because it's a core day. Yeah, that's definitely him. My god, the thirst pics. Fits his dashing and handsome personality, that's for sure. And he has... how many followers? I must still be dreaming. Yeah, that's it. I really wish I was dreaming. Judging by the engagement, those followers are quite real. How'd he find me? He even knew my name and everything. Didn't seem like he knew who I was from yesterday, and I'm not big enough on socials for people to recognize me. Especially in a small town like this. But ignoring how he did it is bad. Really bad. This guy has a lot of pull on the internet. Even a casual post about what happened could have his fan base after me. Still looks like he hasn't posted anything yet. He'll probably respond before he starts considering it, though. Hello? Okay, think. Ask how he found you first. Get to the point, ask what he wants from you. I'm curious how he found me, but he's probably not gonna tell me, right? Also, I love how many safe spots there are. This is so good. Yeah. How'd you find me? How'd you find me? I mean, you know you were at a job fair, right? Handing out your resume to everyone with your contact info on it. Oh, so that's how he found me. Alright, he gave me an answer. I appreciate it. I guess I didn't tell people they couldn't pass my details along, but still, is that even allowed? Anyway, I said yesterday we'll think of something, and I have. Gasp. What a dreamboat. Drop dead gorgeous and willing to help me out when I don't deserve it at all. I don't like you. Or so I hear you say. Alright. I like this game a lot. I think I might actually buy the full version of this one. Hopefully, actually, I don't even know if this one is out. Is this out? But, if I do, while I will complete the entire thing, fuck this guy. I'm a Fane boy for life. Fane, like a fanboy, but a Fane boy. Fane boy. Where's... I want to see now. Diffraction. Do you have the full game out? No! It's not released yet! Oh, fuck me! God damn it. Oh, I'm looking at the... Oh, okay, so it looks like at least everybody is... Okay, so everyone's like 22, 22, and 25. Alright, thank God. I was gonna say, she's at a job fair. God damn it, the game is not... Alright, add to my wish list. I'm hooked on this one a bit. I'm not gonna lie. I like this one. He's kind of funny, though. Oh, no, I mean, he's funny, but he's, like, too fucking full of himself. Is what I don't like. I don't like that he's very full of himself and, like, hyper-aware that, like, I'm so attractive and awesome. Like, that annoys me. He's a little funny. I won't lie. He's a little funny. I won't lie. He's definitely not my type, I would say. Is all this self-flattery really necessary? But save your admiration for our meeting at the Tulip Cafe in an hour. Wait. What? I wouldn't leave me waiting if I were you. Dots. It's in quotation marks, so I would take it as a joke. I mean, probably. I think it's meant as a joke, but I don't know. I don't know him well enough yet. All I can say is he's pissing me off. Are you serious? You want me to meet you at Tulip Cafe? Bingo! What happens if I don't show up? I kind of want to say that, yeah. And what happens if I don't show up? Well, if you don't show up, I will be forced to go home to my laptop, where I have access to social media. Because, you know, I no longer have a phone, and who knows what sort of crazy ideas I will have sitting in front of a laptop. I'm not the one that smashed someone else's $5,000 phone and then ran away. What would you do if it was you? Is he blackmailing me? No, he totally is. He absolutely is. I should probably go just to be safe. If I remember right, Tulip Cafe wasn't more than 20 minutes away from here. I haven't been there since I left for the city, but I should still know that area well enough. It's not like I have much planned today anyways. Guess I might as well go. Send back a quick confirmation and tuck my phone away. Fine, I'll be there. I kinda did break his phone, too. I at least owe him this much, probably. I'll have some breakfast first before I leave, though. Mom and Dad always want to talk about the job fair today. I completely forgot. Guess I'll just get ready to go out for now. I'll start by getting out of bed. Breakfast at the kitchen table used to be more of a family affair, until Dad started working earlier shifts and Mom later shifts. Trying to make ends meet, huh? Oh, is that like a drawing that she did on the... Oh, is that a drawing that she did on the fridge? That's cute. The fucking, like, hot dog fucking dachshund fucking magnet. The backgrounds are really nice in this, too. Since I've been back, it's usually just Mom and me. I wonder if Dad left out any of the breakfast. Oh! Hi, Dad! As I walk in, I find Dad sitting at a still partially decked table. A selection of crossword puzzles in front of him. He catches sight of me, but is clearly unused to my presence. Well, someone's up early. Did you have trouble sleeping? Looking at the table, I find that he's left some orange juice, toast, and butter out for me. I clicked too fast. Oh, or not? Oh, was that that might have been like a... I guess that might have been just like a little, what is it called? A glitch? An error? Like a bug to be fixed? Like her portrait suddenly appeared here. Why is Dad 22 years old? Dude, I know, okay. Like, they have, like, really tiny lines under his eyes to try to be like he's old, but he looks really young. Milk was in the fridge if you want some. I had to put most of it away since I didn't think I'd have a celebrity guest today. Ever the comedian. I have to go out in a little bit as why I'm up. Oh, that's quite unusual. Head for the fridge to move him a carton of milk. Say the same about him. Kinda surprised he's still here at this hour. Aren't you usually fixing the problem of the day at the community center by now? Actually, I'm gonna check the pipes at your old high school today. The vice principal called me saying it was a strange rattle, but... I thought I heard you wake up, so I was hoping we could still have breakfast together. Okay, yeah, her sprite keeps popping up in between, which I think is an error. Same old Dad. I swear he would wait to have a glass of water together. Besides, I would like to talk to you about yesterday. Your mother's still not back yet, and at this rate she'll drop to sleep the moment she's home. I was hoping he wouldn't bring this up yet. Come on, eat something and then we can talk. He smiles at me reassuringly. Oh, sure. I should probably at least hear him out. So I prepare my breakfast and join him at the table to eat. We have a small, relaxed conversation. I help him out with a few crossword solutions and he tells some jokes. And then... Alright then, let's talk, sweetie. Tell me, what exactly happened yesterday? Ooh... I can't lie to people to tell the fucking shit. I can, however, while I can't lie, I can omit information. Tell the truth, just leave out the part about the phone guy. Nothing much, really, I guess. They just didn't have any jobs that seemed like a good fit for me, that's all. And I was right yesterday. Probably shouldn't mention the phone incident to him. Well, I'm just gonna keep looking online, I think. I'm really trying. I stare down at my hands. Can I really afford to keep trying? It's hard not to look at the carton of orange juice on the table. Ever since I decided to go off to study photography at university, it wasn't hard to notice things. Noticed that many of my parents' favorite food brands slowly disappeared, one by one, only to be replaced by cheaper no-name items. Or nothing at all. I wonder how long this can go on. It's been years since Dad had his favorite orange juice. Have you considered maybe looking into other fields? You know, just something you could do while you look for photography jobs, maybe. His words echo my own thoughts, but even then. But I need that time to work on my social media. I can't make it unless I'm dedicated to it. I can do it! I know I can! But just worked a bit harder. Worked a bit longer. I could do it. Probably. He seems to think for a moment before responding. Your mother and I... That's... Well... I'll just come out and say it, but we're just a bit concerned you might be limiting yourself a bit here. Huh? Don't you think it might be time to let it go? At least for now, and look at other options? What do I even say to that? He's right and we both know it. I've been getting nowhere with this. No matter what I try, I just can't seem to dig myself out of this rut. All my attempts to find work since I was forced to move back in with my parents have failed. My social media career has been a downward slope for months now. I probably should have pivoted weeks ago. Found a job at a restaurant or a store or something, but I just want to give it one more shot before I give up. I'll make peace with it after that. Somehow. Maybe. Am I selfish if I keep going after my dream? They've done so much for me, and yet I look towards the carton of orange juice once more. Tell you what. Huh? He pats me lightly on the shoulder as he gets up from his seat. Just give it some thought for now, and we can talk about it some other time. Oh. Alright. Sure. Alright. Good kid. Try to cheer up, sweetie. You know we'll always have your back. I don't get much time to think his words over, however, as Dad interrupts once more. For now, though... Oh, yeesh, look at the time. I gotta run or I'll be late. Give me another pat, he quickly makes a run for the hallway. And soon enough, I hear the door click shut. There he goes. I should start heading to the cafe, too. Maybe the walk there will clear my head. Getting up from my seat, I clear the table of the rest of the breakfast, grab my jacket and phone, and begin making my way outside. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Here we are. Tulip Cafe. This certainly brings back some memories. Strange how few people are around at this time of morning, especially outside a prominent cafe. There's no point in daydreaming out here. I might as well get this over with. Fuck, that just makes me want, like, cafe desserts, though. Doesn't look like it's changed much, even after all these years. There's hardly anyone around, so it takes mere milliseconds to spot the man I'm looking for. He leans across the counter, apparently engaged in a lively conversation with the barista before the bell announced my arrival. Ah, here she is, with 5 minutes to spare. Henbei? Question mark? Now that I think about it, with how flashy he looks, he's kind of hard to miss. I just really hope he doesn't make a scene again. He waves at me to come over, and I soon close the distance between us. In the presence of company, I try to subtly ask him why I'm here. He decides to unsubtly ignore me and turns back towards the barista instead. Alright, now I'm ready to order. Let's see then. I'll have a cafe mocha with double the espresso, extra foam, a shot of vanilla, white chocolate shavings, and caramel drizzle on top. As a former barista, I can't stand this guy. I can't fucking stand this guy! No, wait. He seems to seriously study the chalkboard behind the barista. Make that whipped cream on top with caramel drizzle, please. Oh, and he gestures to me and smiles widely. She's paying. Fuck you. Huh? Huh? I'm what? I don't remember him mentioning this. I guess he didn't actually mention anything, really. And it's just coffee, so it's not that big of a deal, but... There's a moment of silence as the barista seems to note my hesitation. I look up at the man beside me, but he just smiles from where he's propped against the counter. He clearly didn't mention this on purpose. With the order already entered, it seems like I have no choice, unless we cause a scene, so I just silently pull out my wallet. I carefully remove the $5.25 needed and place it on the counter to be processed. Can I also have a name for the order? A name? Well, it's his order of coffee-flavored sugar, so... Wait. He never actually gave me his real name either. I only know his online handle. He can't be expecting me to say that embarrassing name out loud, can he? I look at him searchingly, but all that awaits me is another one of those expectant smiles. You no good! He clearly knows what's going on here and he isn't even gonna help. If it didn't look weird, I would dig through his social right now. His name's probably on there. Let's... Yeah, I would just give my own name instead. Fuck you, man. You kidding me? There's no way I'm saying that username out loud, nor would I risk getting his name wrong. You just put down laundry. At the very least, seems like his previous expression has been wiped off his face. Not so tough now, are you, Mr. Self-Flattery? 2 people can play your little game. There are immediate waves of disapproval radiating off the man at the sight of my beaming smile. Yet somehow, his face doesn't crack. He just turns his smile toward the barista instead. Mind if I borrow the cup and pen for a second? Hey, what is he doing? Oh yeah, sure. The pen and cup in hand, he happily begins to scribble out a string of numbers below where my name is written. Is that... my phone number?! Did those recruiters just hand over all my personal info to him? Get doxxed, idiot! Hi, Eno. Our eyes meet and he stares directly at me while he pens in a note besides the phone number, reading, "Call me." Heart. What the? Why are you putting me in jail? I haven't done anything wrong except accidentally break a guy's $5,000 phone. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. Let me out. Let me out. Also, thank you, Pexton, for the follow. Hi, Eno. Hope you're doing well. We're doing visual novel things. I've had... The first one I did was pretty good. The second one was quite bad. The third one was intriguing, but it got to a point where I was like, I don't know if I should play this on stream, so I stopped. And now I'm on this one, which is, honestly, I'm liking it a lot so far, and it's very relatable. I'm a photographer student. Well, I was a student. I'm a photography's former student who is having an absolutely zero luck in my career or getting a job and struggling to follow my dream. And I met, I guess, a friend I met back in summer camp one day, and then this fucking guy whose $5,000 phone I broke, and he's like a mega influencer. Call me, motherfucker. This guy. This fucking guy. There we go. Much better. He hands the cup and pen back to the unsuspecting barista before turning his attention back to me. Getting canceled in-game is crazy. Literally, this dude is like, because I can't possibly pay for the $5,000. So he's like, I found a way to make it up to me, and I'm like, well, what if I don't come? And he's like, basically, he's like, I'm gonna get you canceled online. Because I'm a mega fucking $1 million follower, dude. In photography. I guess, in photography. I guess I don't actually know if he does photography. But I gotta hang out with this dude or I'm getting canceled, basically. That was so embarrassing! I'll get you back for this. Just you wait. Now, who am I kidding? I'm not in a position to be doing that and we both know it. No, we are! We totally are! Listen. All you have to do right now, just grab his pants and yank them down. Grab his pants, yank them down, and run away. That's all you have to do. And then yell, "Ah, look, it's a pervert! There's a pervert in the shop! There's a pervert with his pants down in the coffee shop! Arrest him, officer!" I mean, he's probably still going to get you canceled online afterward, but it would at least be satisfying. How many power do you have in Rise of Kingdoms ass moment? I just... I'm wishing I could fade away and let the scene pass. The barista goes about preparing the coffee, while Hen appears incredibly pleased with himself. Both of us mill about quietly on this side of the counter. I don't know how much more I can handle after this little adventure. Oblivious of security cameras. That's when you think that I haven't already dismantled the CCTV, or even better, you haven't considered that many CCTV cameras actually do not work at all, and are only there for show, or at the very least, they get overwritten very quickly. Or even better, that I just dismantled them, because that's totally a crime. Listen. I will find a way out of this, god damn you! I don't know how much I can handle after this little adventure. Oblivious to belts? Bruh. You know how many people wear a belt where you could just yank down their pants? Okay, you know how you'll wear a belt that doesn't actually do anything? Like it's a fashion belt, but it doesn't actually keep their pants up? I bet you. You know what? I don't remember. Okay, I forgot. There was a CG. There was a CG where, like, when I knocked him over and, like, part of his shirt rode up so I could see his, like, fucking abs. I don't remember if he had a belt or not. Can I check that really quick? Hold on. I'm gonna check that I'm gonna see if I can check that real quick. Is there a gallery? Hold on. Is there a gallery? No. Damn it. God damn it. Alright, I don't remember. I'm like, I will say this guy is not my type, but it does feel like it would be really satisfying to put him in his place. I'd say Fane seems to be way more my type. Luckily, it's not a long wait. Order for laundry. It's a redundant sentence, considering the fact we're the only ones there, but it signals a possible end to my suffering. Thank you very much. He slides something over to the barista, words muttered so low that I can't hear, before pointedly jutting his chin at me and heading outside. Did you give him my resume? Seriously, this guy. Putting away the wallet, I only now realize I've been clasping with a vice-like grip. I look to the barista. Yes, thank you. The shaky thank you is the best I can offer before I turn to quickly catch up to Hen outside. If I complain, he's just gonna tease me, and I don't want to give him that satisfaction. So what's happening now, dum-dum? There he is. Now I just have to try my best to forget what just happened. So, what's happening now? Well, you didn't just call me here so I could buy you a coffee, right? Why not? Why not? Well, trying to mess with me by deliberately acting dumb or something? There's no way he actually called me here just to buy him a coffee, right? Forget it. That isn't the important part here. Look, you said that phone was worth like $5,000 or something, right? I did. He doesn't even bother to elaborate further. So, this can't possibly be enough for me to be let off the hook, right? I didn't say anything about you being let off the hook. I just... Whoa, what? I might have double-clicked, my bad. I didn't say anything about you being let off the hook. I just really wanted a coffee this morning, but you see, it's just such a pain to have to go through all that effort to get the money out of my wallet. I hate you. I clicked again. Every word is dripping with an unnecessary amount of dramatics. Oh, I can already feel my hand cramping up since you so tavishly tore my beautiful $5,000 phone from them. What if it gets worse? Hands are the second most visible part of the body, and the dorsal side of is a marker of physical attractiveness and biological quality in men. My career would be ruined if they got damaged. He holds up his hand as though it were injured. Bitch? So basically, he's just being petty. Well, Hen claps his very precious hands together before I can even finish my thought. If you don't mind, I've got to get going now. Huh? Going? See ya! See ya? No, wait! I stand around uncertain for a moment, watching him disappear around the corner. And he's gone. Well, that was abrupt. I'm still not entirely sure what just happened. He didn't even bother discussing the phone with me in the end. Wait. Didn't he also say something about me not being off the hook? Oh, don't tell me he has more in mind. It's only 8:30 and I have a headache. For real, bro got money for a 5K phone, but not a coffee. No, he just wants to shit on the proles, okay? He just wants to shit on the proles. On the bright side, I guess he's not a bad connection to have. I can use him for his social media followers. I mean, even if we're on bad terms, I might still be able to get something out of this. But for now, I need to de-stress. Slowly turning, I begin walking in the direction of home, only to find myself hopelessly lost in thought. Before I know it, I find that instead of home, my feet have carried me to the park. Scenery here has always been so picturesque and peaceful, and despite the overcast sky, it's hard to not want to take pictures. I didn't get a clear look at the place with all the craziness yesterday. It looked so small compared to when I was a kid. I used to play with the local dogs or even feed the ducks if I wasn't taking pictures. Taking pictures. I fiddle with the phone in my pocket thoughtfully. I guess it couldn't hurt to take a few pictures since I'm already here. Could always make a good social media post. Pulling out my phone, I begin to look for a good subject. Flowers and their nature. They design these games by people's interests. Are there people that like being in debt to someone? I mean, I guess there are people who are into, blackmail stuff. And being in debt, I don't know if you ever heard of Ouran High School Host Club. It's such an old anime at this point. But that was an anime that was really popular when I was growing up. And it's about this, poor commoner who gets, admitted into, this very rich school, breaks a very expensive vase, and is then, forced to work in the host club. Because to, try to make up for that money. So I guess it's kind of a trope that does happen. Though this one also has, the threat of blackmail hanging over it. I never play these types of games, so I got no idea. Yeah, I guess blackmail does. I feel like blackmail comes up. Not all the time, but somewhat. I guess it's certainly a trope for these kinds of games. Want park animals, flowers in nature, or the rare passerby in their clothing? Okay, well, the only photo that Fane has on his media is of leaves. So maybe flower in nature, and that will get him to come out? Crouching down, I lean over the tiny speckle of flowers. Click. Yeah, this looks a lot better without flash. Staring at my phone screen intently, I try to find a good angle to position myself without crushing the flowers below. No, standing here is blocking the light, but maybe... Wait, I paused for a moment. This is just like that shot I saw on Fane's profile. Yes! If I just turn up the exposure, or maybe widen the aperture a bit. Click. Click. There we go, not bad at all. Indeed, the photo I've taken looks strikingly similar to the one I saw on Fane's profile. The strange, singular viral post that still confuses me. Is this really okay? Let's look at the image on the screen and wonder if I haven't ended up copying the style of that photo a bit too closely. Well, it's not like it's uncommon to learn by studying techniques that other photographers use, right? couldn't help but recall all the assignments in university that revolved around one study or another. I'd even posted several of those before without much concern. It's been a while since I've come out with a photo I'm happy with. I really feel like I might actually be getting somewhere with this. In the midst of my depressing situation, I can't help but cling to the renewed feeling of inspiration, and so I decided to indulge it for now. I continue to take pictures, becoming so engrossed in my work that I don't seem to notice as someone approaches me from behind. Is it Fane? Laundry? Yeah! Oh, it's a woman. A woman's voice jolts me back to reality. This must be how Fane felt yesterday. Is this my karma for that? Hello? Madam? Hi? Hello? See a woman wearing an apron with a store logo on it glancing down at me. She appears to be carrying a large lunchbox. She clearly seems to know me, but I don't recognize her. It is you! She smiles far brighter than any stranger should. You've grown up so much since I last saw you. Why is her name Laundry? It's a throwback to, the first content I ever did, like, 10 years ago was with a visual novel where I jokingly named the protagonist Laundry. So I find myself nostalgic for it now. It's gonna be, like, my default name. You've grown up so much since I last saw you. She pauses for a moment, then seems to realize something. Oh, I'm so sorry. You probably wouldn't remember me, would you? It's me, Kim. You and your mother used to come by my family's store all the time to buy shrimp chips. I'm still not sure how you convinced her it was healthier than potato chips, but I never had the heart to tell her. Wait. Suddenly it clicked. Miss Takai? I remember it clearly now. All the times we'd gone to that store, how the lady who owned the place always gave me a piece of candy from the jar at the counter. But you look so young! I'd assumed this had to be her daughter, or maybe just a new employee. Either way, the woman in front of me laughs, clearly pleased by my comment. Why, thank you. Would you believe I still get carded at some places? And call me Kim. No one's gonna scold you about manners here. She's clearly taking this well. But enough about me. Tell me, what have you been up to all these years? How's life? Last I heard you were studying at university, but that was quite a while ago. I think about 4 years ago? No, that's not quite right. Aging is banned in their city? For real, bro? With how they want you, like, this is your dad. I'm like, oh yes, my dad who has, like, 2 lines under his eyes. And that's how you know he's old. The art is very lovely, though. No, forget it. Just tell me how you've been getting on. I'm so curious. It's a little hard to keep up with how fast she's jumping from topic to topic. Well, I pull myself up from where I was crouched. Let's see, I finished studying a while ago, lived in Roland Metro for a bit, then I moved back here a few weeks ago. More like my social media went nowhere, and I ended up having to move back in with my parents when I ran out of money. But I don't think I could bring myself to spoil the conversation with that. Oh, so you live here now? Yeah, for now. She nods at that. So what do you do, if you don't mind me being extra nosy? Well, I do photography still, but at the moment I'm mostly job hunting. It's been kind of a struggle, if I'm honest. I'm sure I could figure it out. Kim's expression shifts oddly. My words are apparently enough to shake her smile. Maybe I said too much? So you're looking for a job. Let me guess, do you have an opening at your store? The words trail off with a few half mutters. Almost as though she wants to say something further, but then decides otherwise. Should probably change the subject before this becomes awkward. So are you just on a walk here or something? Oh, no. Oh, the Shiba! My husband forgot his lunch again, and I decided to take the scenic route to bring it to him. She holds up the lunchbox with a rather unique pattern. How cute! So that's what she's carrying that around for. Wait, you're married? I don't remember her ever mentioning a husband before. And it's been quite a while. Yep, since last year. Figured it was time since we've been together for 7 years. Probably wouldn't remember him, but if you come by sometime when he's around, I can introduce you. Speaking of poor Norman, I probably shouldn't keep him waiting much longer. But it's been lovely talking to you. You should come by the store sometime. Oh, sure. It's been nice talking to you, too. She gives me a small wave before continuing on her way. She really hasn't changed at all. An absolute tornado. Both her personality and her looks, she's almost exactly the same as I remember her. And it's strangely comforting somehow. I watch her walk away for a few moments, then return my attention to what I've been photographing. Or photographing. I should probably take some other pictures while I'm still here. Looking around, I proceed to spend a good amount of time photographing a few more areas of the park. And you go to sleep now, but this is nice. I wouldn't watch this usually, but you made it interesting. Oh, yeah, no worries. And if you're interested in finding you through Thor, oh, well, thank you. I did see that you also had, like, one of Zero's emotes. So I was like, oh, maybe it came from Zero. But yeah, it was nice to meet ya. And yeah, I like visual novels a lot. And I think sometimes it helps to look at some good ones and also look at some bad ones, for lack of a better word. I don't always do visual novels, though. I usually do a lot more survival horror and silly games, but I love visual novels. I love coming back to them. But yeah, have some good sleep. Get some rest. I'll just edit this one. Yeah, Thor's a good bean. Good bean, Thor. I pick out the cleanest shot in the camera roll and send it to the editing app to post-process. Now, if I just turn up the contrast, lower the saturation a bit, the lighting in the picture is a little more like... See ya! Nice Zero emotes, hee. After playing around with the sliders for a bit, the picture starts to look even more similar to Fane's viral post. There, that's about right. Now time to save it and then what? At this point, my instinct to immediately post things stopped being a welcome one. It's already been 3 days and I haven't posted anything new to my socials. Oh god, 3 days! The horror! I can't avoid posting forever, but putting my hard work into avoiding getting nothing in return? I don't want that anymore. I do get that. I do get that. I look down at the edited picture on my phone once more. Maybe I'll decide later. That's fair. You can decide later. By the time I return home, I find it's already afternoon, bordering on evening. I'm not really sure if today's been productive or not. I should probably see if I have any responses to those job applications I sent out the other day. Oh, there's your mom. Oh, you're back. Yeah, their idea of old is just they just put one line under this eye, one line under the other eye. Which, I mean, is better than nothing, I suppose, but I feel like there are more things that you could add. We need more wrinkly bitches in this world. As I walk in, I'm surprised to find Mom greeting me at the door. I was just about to try calling you. Calling me? Did something happen? Mom doesn't usually call me unless I'm out super late or something. Doesn't look like something bad happened. She looks kind of... happy? That moment I hear the door click open behind me as Dad walks in. I just heard the good news. Congrats, sweetie. I knew you could work it out. What? Congrats for what? I'm clearly missing something here. Feeling a bit lost, I look between the two of them. Somehow I don't have a good feeling about this. Also, fuck! My dad is so deathly pale in comparison! What's going on here? Remember Mrs. Takai from Takai Combini? God damn it, I knew it. Well, she just called offering you a job working at her store. Mrs. Takai called? She had mentioned I was looking for a job, but... Now, hear me out. We realize you're still looking into photography jobs, and I know that you weren't that keen on taking a job like this. But it's just a small part-time position, and you could still keep looking while you work there, so we've told her you'd take it. Oh. You made that decision for me. Oh. I see. Fuck me, I guess. They what? No way. The words left my lips before I even began to process what they'd said. I told you already, I'm not just taking it just any job out there. It's not yet. They promised they'd give me time that I could do this on my own. Because I need to prove to myself that I can do something. Anything right. Please, I can't feel like I failed again. Dad places his hand on my shoulder. No. Calm down a bit. We know it's not what you wanted, but your mother and I both worked jobs like this in the past, and it worked out well for us. Besides, Mrs. Takai was nice enough to do us this favor. I think you should at least give it a chance. I don't care if it worked out for you or if it was a favor. Don't you get that I might have plans of my own? It's not like I haven't been thinking about my own situation here. Do they think I can't handle it? That I can't make my own decisions? They're treating me like I'm a child. Now look here. Of course we understand you have plans of your own. We know you can handle yourself. It's part of why we helped you out so far. We believe in you. That in mind, I don't think it's too much to ask. You have just a little bit of faith in us too. We both think this will do you good, and we've already told her you'd be there. Damn. Just give it a try, okay? For us? If you don't like it, you can always quit. I really don't like this. What can I even say to that? No matter how you look at it, I owe them. They're even offering to help me pay my debts now. This isn't right at all. I don't agree with what they did here, but I'm also... I can't just say no. Everything that's been happening is my responsibility after all. Fine. Good kid. Come on, then. He pats me encouragingly, quickly ushering me towards the door. What? What? I look between the both of them, trying to find... Is my first shift right now? Miss Sakai said she'd sort you out if you come down to the store this evening. If you hurry now, you can probably still get there early. Wait, I didn't agree to going there now. The earlier, the better. And with that... That's fucked up. Nah, that's fucked up. Look. I know you gotta do tough love with your kid, and you gotta try to get them to stand on their own 2 feet. But making my decision on a job offer, and that I start right away? I'm not gonna fucking lie. I would be pissed. I would be upset. I mean, hell, I would probably, like, force my way back inside and just start crying, honestly. I won't lie. Like, they're right that I should take this job because that's the position that I'm in. Unfortunately, that's what I have to do to try to start supporting myself because dreams be dreams. But the fuck? What the fuck, man? I don't even get time. Like, I would come around being like, okay, I don't like the way you did it, but yes, I will take this job. But I start right away? I just got fucking home! Call these parents jigsaw the way they don't give you time to process anything. Hello, Laundry. I want to play a game. For years, you have been trying to... Also, hi, Muffy. Hi, Muffy. I didn't even get a chance to say hi. Hello, Laundry. These past few years, you have been trying to follow your dreams of being a photographer influencer on the internet, and you have failed. But your parents have tirelessly paid your bills the entire time because they believe in you, and they love you. But now, it's time for you to repay your debt to society. You have to go to a fucking job tonight. Swear to God. I swear to God. Good luck, sweetie. We're proud of you. Y'all suck! Door closes and I'm left alone outside in the dimming light of the evening streets. She needs to start taking different kinds of pics. Points and feet! Well, right, wrong face. I was like, I couldn't even hit the right face. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know if you've been watching it at all, Muffy, but oh my God. There's like 2 love interests in this, and one of them is a He was in another tab to stay because of the job talk, and I'm like, no, I understand, man. It does the same to me. I mean, essentially, yeah, we have the job talk issue. There was this one guy that we met at a summer camp who made a big impression on us, and we found him again. God fucking damn it, ads. Are you in the ads? Muffy, tell me if you're in the ads or not. No, oh, you're sub? Oh, that's right. My bad. I forgot. Thank you, Jeff Bezos. Hey! Yeah, so... job fair didn't go well. I ended up running into a kid that I say a kid, but we're all adults in this, thank God. I ran into a guy that I once knew back when we were kids, but he's very different now and very standoffish. But we at least exchanged social media, and I tried to get him to reconnect with me. At the same time, I accidentally stepped on the phone of a really rich influencer dude, his $5,000 custom phone. And he's kind of just, like, jerking me around and blackmailing me to try to make it up to him by just, like, he made me buy him a coffee, but, like, he said that didn't even, like, count. So, like, he's just fucking jerking me around. Yeah! I'm being blackmailed by my love interest! One of my love interests. The other one is, like, he's definitely more my type. He's, like, kind of, like, standoffish and, like... Mata 2 influencer AU! Ah! Oh god, I would vom. This dude is like, how should I say? He's like, I don't know. I think the worst way I think I can say it is that he's very mischievous like Ivan. But he's way too fucking full of himself. He's way too full of himself. Like, I look at him, and, like, some of the things he does, and I can see Ivan, but he's way too fucking full of himself to ever be fucking Ivan, I swear to fucking God. He's just like, I'm so handsome, and I post thirst trap pictures on my Instagram. But, like, literally, I stepped on his $5,000 custom engraved phone. He knows I can't pay him back because I'm a fucking proletariat. And, yeah, exactly, he could never be Ivana. And so now, like, he's, like, jerking me around. He got the people at the fucking fair to give me... He got the people at the fair to give them, like, to give him my contact info, my resume, so that he could track me down on the internet. So he found me and starts messaging me like, hey, hi, emote cutie, like, hey, it's the super hot guy whose phone you broke that was $5,000. Hi, Maki, welcome in. And he's like, I want you to come to this cafe. And I'm like, what'll happen if I don't go to the cafe? He's like, well, I have 1 million followers on whatever's Instagram in this universe. So I'm gonna, you know, I could cancel you, basically. He basically threatened to cancel me. And I want to be, like, apparently I want to be, like, an internet photographer influencer. So I can't be canceled by a guy with $1 million. $1 million. He probably has $1 million. With 1 million followers, or my dreams are fucking over. And they already have been pretty over. So he made me go buy him a coffee. And he was all like, he didn't tell me his name. So it was like, do I have to put his fucking username, which is Henbei? Which, he put Bay in his fucking username? Are you joking? So I come in, and I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm just gonna put my name instead. And he's very displeased by that. So what does he do? He puts he takes the marker and writes my phone number on the coffee cup, and puts a heart and says, call me. Like, what the fuck? And then he's just like, that doesn't even, like, he's like, this doesn't even make up for anything. He's like, I just wanted you to buy me a coffee. Later, bye, whatever. My god, he pisses me off so fucking much. The other guy, though, I haven't got a chance to see him as much yet, but it's like, he believed in me and my ability as a photographer. Exactly! Like, what's fucking wrong with this guy, Side-Eye Cat? What's wrong with him? So, aside from the fact that one of my love interests is, blackmailing me under the threat of canceling me on the internet, the, other guy knew me back in, like, summer camp many years ago, and he was fairly more, like, outgoing and kind, and he, like, believed in my skills. But when I, like, went after him, he was, like, scared and hiding from me and, like, very standoffish. And it kind of, you know, I just had to be honest, and it took some work, but he gave me his contact info, and on his social media, all he has is, like, 7 followers, but he has, like, 1 post from 3 years ago that's, like, viral. So he hasn't contacted me yet either. I miss him. Anyway, that's where I'm at, and now my parents fucking signed me up for a fucking job without my consent at the fucking convenience store. Wait, I wonder if maybe Fane works at the convenience store. I would say I'm conflicted, because I don't feel guilty about going off on them, because I'm 22 in this, okay? My character is 22. If I was, like, 16 and they wanted me to get, like, a side job or something, which, I mean, to be fair, it depends. I don't know. It depends where you are in the world if you can even get a job at 16. But it's like, and I know that they're in, I'm, like, living off of them. I owe them things. But you don't make that decision for me. But at the same time, I'm like, well, I'm angry. I would say I feel conflicted because overall I think it's good that I do this. But the way that they went about it is very upsetting to me. So I'm conflicted. I stare at the door for a few moments longer before turning on my heel and reluctantly beginning to make my way to the store downtown, walking fast, faces past, and fuck me. The brisk evening air seems to do nothing to clear my mind of the rushing thoughts. Maybe I shouldn't have shouted at them like that. But at the same time, it's not like they can just go accepting job offers from me like that, right? Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I mean. It's my life, and even if I owe them, it's not like that gives them the right to do something like that. But at the same time, I do owe them. It's really right of me to keep burdening them with this. I don't know what to think. I just want to think about Leon S. Kennedy's jiggling mods. My small exclamation echoes, but ultimately is lost in the empty streets. Thank God. Will the influencer guy go to the store she works at and Karen out? He might. I don't know. I'm hoping that maybe I'm hoping that the other guy, the, like, old friend that we lost contact with, will be working there, maybe. A belated sense of embarrassment hints as I realize how insane I probably look right now, screaming to the sky about how I don't want to work, I just want to look at Leon's jiggling bits. But it's true, and the world needs to know about it! I should just focus on getting to the store for now. So, I continue my walk in silence. I like the art a lot in this game, though. Honestly, the moment, even before I saw the art, like, the UI really caught my attention the moment I started playing. I was like, this is so smart. It's so clean. It runs so well. And I'm like, fuck, man. By the time I arrive, the sky is darkening. The store is almost entirely empty. Are those donuts? Oh, I want donuts, I want donuts, I want donuts. Kim is standing at the counter, and upon spotting me, she greets me with a smile. Laundry, there you are. She pauses, and her expression seems to momentarily shift to one of slight worry when she sees the look on my face. What's up, kiddo? Have a change of heart about accepting the work? She chuckles good-naturedly at her own joke. Accepting? Yeah, the art in it is lovely. And I like, especially because, like, it's very, like, art-focused, like, it's, like, you know, you're all about photography. Everything is very, like, brushstroke-like. It's so good. And I do love the animated sprites. I love the shade. God, it looks so good, man. Actually. I should probably just go ahead and tell her, shouldn't I? I feel bad just accepting her money when I can't put my whole heart into this. It's only right for her to know what she's getting herself into by hiring me. Well, if I'm honest, I'm not sure about this. Huh? Wait, but they made it sound like you were so excited about it earlier. Did something happen? Well, my parents kind of accepted this job without asking me first. They didn't talk to you about it? Did you even know about my offer? I don't know if I would have taken it if I'd known. Not that I don't appreciate you trying to do me a favor. Of course I do. I just thought you should probably know. Kim's eyes linger on me with an indiscernible expression. Before she seems to snap into a decision. Okay. Well, okay. Well, you don't have to take the job if you don't want to, of course. It was an open offer, not a demand. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Kim's smile is bright and reassuring without a hint of disappointment. If we're taking the time to be honest with each other right now, I actually jumped the gun like a fucking loser. I thought I was being proactive, so I put you down in the schedule and I sent it out. I wanted you to be able to start right away instead of waiting 2 weeks. I feel bad. It seems like she was really just trying to help out. I'm sorry? Hey, don't apologize, kiddo. I played myself on this one. What to do, what to do? Kim starts to tap her finger against her lip in thought. How about this? Would you be willing to take the position for just 2 weeks until the schedule is renewed? I'll pay you in full, of course. Even a little extra since it's a favor for me. She gives me a tiny, sly wink. Then you can head off to wherever you need to go. No questions. Her face shifts suddenly from one of mirth to one that's oddly serious, leveling me with a stare. But remember, this is an offer and a favor, and you are not obligated to take either. You don't owe me, okay? I wish you could tell that to the guy I owe $5,000 to. I just want to give you a chance to make your own decision after what happened earlier. Thank you! Can you be my mom? Well, my parents already pretty much think I have the job. They'd be disappointed if I come back and tell them I didn't take it. More than anything, it might be worth accepting this offer just to get them off my back for a bit. And it'll only be for 2 weeks, too. And I get the money from it, which I could use right now. And it'd also help out Kim with their schedule issue. Now I think about it, this might not be such a bad deal for me. Except realistically and reluctantly. Except optimistically, enthusiastically. I don't know if that seems real. I'm going to say realistically. Get job offer letter. Apply for credit card. Buy another phone. Or is her credit like dire? She did say that her parents were helping her pay off her debts. Because she was originally living on her own and only moved back when she ran out of money. So her credit might be dire. I'm not going to lie. It might be dire. You know, I mean, I've been honest to her to this point. I think enthusiastically probably is not... Well, I don't know. I'm curious. It's not going to be like, oh yeah, I'm so happy. Is it? Yeah, actually, this might be the thing I need right now. Bit of extra cash, no worries about making a long-term commitment, and I can still look for photography work in the meantime. Can't say I'm entirely satisfied with how this happened, but oddly enough, I feel kind of excited for this. Alright, let's do it. I flashed Kim a mischievous smile. Seeing my renewed enthusiasm, Kim seems to perk up a bit. Okay, so that was her. I didn't know if it was gonna make me like respond like super fakely. But you sure? Yep, it's just 2 weeks. I think it might be fun. Face lights up even more at this. She clasps her hands together in enthusiasm. Ah, thank you, you're a lifesaver. You know, Norman would have whined for days if I took double shifts again. She sighs in apparent relief. Between us, I was also hoping we'd use this chance to talk and catch up on things. It's been so many years. I really want to know what you've been up to. Oh well, and don't worry about getting started. I'll be pairing you with my best employee. Please tell me it's Fane. Please tell me it's Fane. Please tell me it's Fane. He's incredibly reliable. A real solid guy. And he's about your age too. I'm sure that both of you will get along great. This is how you know I'm a writer. I called it. It's gonna be Fane. It's gonna be Fane. About my age, huh? It's been nice to make some new friends. He knows this store inside out, so his word's as good as mine if you need help with anything. And so to emphasize that statement, Kim nods confidently. Somehow, I can't help but smile at her continued enthusiasm. Kim really is a nice person. She didn't have to, but she completely turned the situation around by giving me this offer. Thank you for this. I feel so much better now. And that's great, kiddo. But also time to slightly ruin your mood. Time for the boring stuff. Stands up for her and she's been leaning on the counter. Follow me. This leads the way to a door labeled staff only. Oh yeah, this takes me back. She offers me a seat at the office desk, then proceeds to conduct a small interview. Have I worked at a store like this before? Am I comfortable carrying boxes over 15 kilograms? How much is kilograms in pounds? Hold on. Kilograms in pounds. So 15. Oh god, 33 pounds? No, I am not. With my back? Absolutely fucking not. Am I familiar with certain products? Maybe. Usually double it? Oh, I see. The questions seem mostly relate to information I needed to decide on which tasks I might be more fit to take over, how much help I might need starting out. I probably won't be of much help since my work experience doesn't include retail. Finally, move on to the paperwork. She has me fill out a form, enters my details in the system, runs me through my schedule. And that's about it. I'll run you through your tasks and all the other small stuff during your first shift tomorrow morning. Oh, alright. Pocky! There's Pocky in the corner! There's Pocky! We return back to the front of the store. With everything done, it's completely dark outside the store windows. Do you want to drive home? I'll be leaving in about an hour when I finish closing up. As nice as Kim is, I think it'd be a good idea to be alone for a bit. The moment I open my mouth, I feel a tickle in the back of my nose. Achoo! Okay, someone's clearly sick and not going out in that rain today. It's hard to argue with her as there seems to be a headache coming on with another sneeze. You go sit over by the counter, and I'll double time the cleanup so we can get you home. Aw, she's nice. True to her word, Kim finishes about half an hour later and shuffles me back home in her car. Driving in my car right after a beer. Hi, Dad. I definitely didn't drink. Driving home, I'm almost immediately greeted by Dad. Yeah, I'd say probably my only complaint with the art so far is I see they have some gray in his hair and like the line under the eyes, but I feel like they could do more to make him look older. Because I'm supposed to be 22. I'm just saying, I'm supposed to be 22, and I feel like he needs... How young is this girl? I'm 22. My main character is 22. So, I mean, it's not like it's impossible, because you could say, well, say she's 22, and, like, say they got together at, like, 20, maybe it was, like, younger. But I'm like, I don't know. I personally, maybe it's just my personal taste. I think we need more wrinkly bitches in this world. I mean, they're not that old, I think they just need to be fat, you know? Fair enough. Arriving home, I almost immediately greeted by Dad. How'd it go, sweetie? Did you manage to calm down a bit? Mm-hmm. Actually, I'm still kind of annoyed, but talking to Kim has helped a bit. Probably best if I don't mention the misunderstanding, or that I'm only going to be between there for 2 weeks, though. Thank you, Beepy Weepy. Beepy Weepy, I love that name. That's a great name. Thank you for the follow. For now, I'll just let them believe it's a permanent position. Is Mom out already? She must be at work, or she'd definitely be here prying for info with him. Yeah, she left a few minutes before you arrived, actually. So, do you know when you're starting work yet? Tomorrow morning. Passing him in the hallway, I walk towards my room. You're going to bed already? Yep. I know you were annoyed with us, but we really do just want what we thought might be best for you. Yeah, well, next time ask for my fucking consent, motherfucker. Okay. Sleep well, sweetheart. Good night. Whose fucking car alarm is going on outside? Okay, it stopped. Thank you. I walk into my room, closing the door behind me. What a day. God, this room is cute. I really like this plushie on the bed. Oh, it's so cute. What a day. I get myself ready for bed and scroll through my social media feed and mindless stream. Wonder if Thane ever responded to my message from this morning. Click into my DMs. All that awaits me is my lone sent message. Bitch! I did tell him he doesn't need to message me. Looks like he's taking that pretty seriously. I should probably post something to my socials before bed! Girl, open that pirated Lightroom. Can't delay it forever. Click in my gallery to pick out any... You want a photography job or not? Like, I see that she has a laptop over here, but yeah, she does seem to be doing a lot of editing just on her phone. I click in my gallery to pick out any old photos I could use for now. I don't have to scroll very far as one of the pictures from this afternoon catches my eye. Oh, this is the one from the park. The little square displays the image I'd taken to emulate the picture on Thane's profile. Sad this is the only photo I'm happy with. It's not even my normal style. What does that say about my own skills? Let's just post it and get to bed. I'm still feeling a bit sick after yesterday. Without double checking, I hit the post button, set my alarm, and set my phone face down. I set my card face down and end my turn. Better go to sleep now since I start work tomorrow. I wonder how long this demo is. Chapter 2 end. Wrong or right, right or wrong. Oh, we're still going. Oh god, I bet that's him. messaging me. How long is this demo? Fuck. Ah! Thank you for throwing Jigglypuff at me. That scared me. How long is this demo? What does it say? Approximately 1 hour of gameplay for a single playthrough? Not on my way. You want to hit me too? Hey! 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 You don't have to hit me! God damn it. Bro, the way his voice, like, echoes. But, like, yeah, like, so, like, the first thing I saw when I opened the game looked like this. It was just the UI with a black screen. And that, like, when it really caught my attention, I was like, yo, this looks fire. Ugh. Is it time for work already? Swiping blindly for my phone, I managed to get a hold of it without entirely shaking off my blanket. It's only just 7 a.m. Looks like I have some messages. Messages from... What the? Why'd you bonk? Why'd you bonk the main character? She ain't done nothing to you. Wait. I'm feeling some serious deja vu right now. Didn't I already go through this yesterday? Maybe I'm still dreaming. That's it, yeah. Just a very vivid nightmare. Unfortunately, no attempt at denial seems to erase the newly familiar username and icon of a certain Henbei from my notification screen. I'd almost forgotten about him with everything that happened yesterday evening. You were aiming for me? Oh. Well, unfortunately, I think to aim for me, you have to aim for me. So the ones that are with channel points, unfortunately, you can't change the position of. If you buy it with bits, you can. But unfortunately, I mean, you know, you don't have to do that, obviously. But buying it with bits, I think, is the only way to change the position. God damn it. Why are you putting me in jail? I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing to deserve this. Why is my jail slightly off-center? Why is it slightly off-center? Free me! Thank you. Wonder what he wants now. Ignore his messages and pretend to be asleep. No, man, he's just gonna keep fucking messaging you. Alright, what does he want? Wakey, wakey, it's time to get up, laundry. Fuck you. There's no time to be sleeping. Don't you know what day it is today? What day it is? Is there something special about today? I have no clue. I'm like, let me move this. There we go, that should fix it. That should be better. Why is her name Laundry? That's been the question of the day. So when I first did content on YouTube like 10 years ago, one of the first games I ever played that was a visual novel, I jokingly named the main character Laundry. So it's a throwback. And now I feel like I kind of feel compelled to, like, any game I could do where I have to input the name of the character, I need to name them Laundry. I feel like it's gonna become like my fucking thing. But the first game I did today, I was like, wait, I could name myself Laundry again. And it gives me nice jokes, personally. Is this thing special about today? Somehow I feel like this is probably just another setup similar to the job fair, where I'm gonna end up as the punchline. Happy birthday? I was gonna say, I was like, is it birthday? Happy birthday? Maybe it's his birthday? He seems like the type that would ask about his own birthday. Happy birthday? Aw, thank you! Wait, I was right? But no. Damn it! Show-ass line. Never mind. It's day 2 of my poor, tragic life without a phone. But do you know what will make it better, Owo? Do you know where, Owo? Don't tell me. See you in an hour. God damn, I have to meet him at the fucking cafe again. No, wait! I can't do this today! Yeah, sure is time to text with emoticons without a phone, huh? I have work today at 8:30. Can't we do this later? Hello? And he's offline. Figures. What do I do now? I'll think about this after breakfast. Ditch his ass? Yeah, I'd rather go to my job. As I enter the kitchen, I'm surprised to hear the sizzle of a frying pan, the scent of freshly cooked bacon wafting out of the room. Look around, only see Mom at the stove cooking breakfast. She just finished working a night shift, hasn't she? Shouldn't she be getting ready for bed right now? Oh, good morning, sweetie. I hope you slept well. Shouldn't you be in bed right now? If I remember correctly, she should only have just come home from her night shift. So what's she doing here? Since your father texted me you're starting your new job today, I thought I'd make you a proper breakfast. She smiles, but I can tell she's tired. Dots. Oh, come on, don't be silly. Take a seat, it's almost done. She gestures towards the kitchen table. I guess I should just do as she says. I feel kind of bad. I'm sure she must be really tired. I glance at her as I take a seat. She just smiles at me, but doesn't make any further efforts at conversation. Soon enough, she's placing a glass of orange juice and a plate of food in front of me. Now that should keep you going, shouldn't it? Thank you. I have missed Mom's cooking, but, well, I should probably just accept it since she's done it now. I'd join you for breakfast, but I think I really should be getting to bed. Oh yeah, you look tired, ma'am. Oh, okay. Dots. Before I go, have you made sure to check your schedule over again? You don't want to be late. Yes. What about getting a copy of your tax forms? Yes, I have. Good. Alright, bye. She heads heading towards the door. Oh, and don't forget to take your umbrella. It might be sunny now, but the forecast said it's gonna rain today. I get it, Mom. I'll take the fucking umbrella. Alright. I can tell when I'm getting annoying. Yeah, you are. As dry as the humor was, it was clearly her attempt at a joke. As she exits, she gives me a small wave. Go to bed, lady. Good luck on your first day. Good night, Mom. Oh, and thank you for breakfast. You're very welcome, sweetie. I check the time before proceeding to make short work of my food. Better get going now so I don't end up late for work. Oh, crap, I almost forgot! I pull out my phone once more, staring unenthusiastically at a certain message window. Guess I'll have to make a detour to meet up with Mr. $5,000 phone, won't I? I can only assume he wants to meet at Tulip Cafe again. At least I hope so, since long as he added any other location. Oh, what a pain, but I have no choice, or else he's gonna cancel me on the internet. I gather up my bag and jacket on my way, and remembering Mom's reminder, I pick up an umbrella on my way out. It doesn't look like it's raining yet, at least. Without wasting much time, making my way to the cafe. Making my way downtown. So I arrive to find the place to be completely empty, except for a single employee wiping down the counter. He looks up at me as I enter. Looks like Ken isn't here yet. The time, 7:49 a.m. Damn, I'm here a whole 11 minutes early. Stand around uncertainly for a moment, unsure if I sit down at a table or not. Can I help you? The man at the counter speaks up, as I don't seem to come to a decision. No, I'm not ordering a coffee for him. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm just waiting for someone. No, I'm just waiting for someone. I smile. The employee goes back to wiping the countertop. All I can do is lean up against one of the walls while I continue to wait. Also, I don't remember his order, so I'm not ordering. I don't fucking remember what his order was. It was a bunch of shit. I decide to pull out my phone to pass the time. No new emails. Check my socials. Looks like I have 3 likes. The struggle is real. And I've lost 20 followers. I should stop looking at this. I'll just make myself more depressed. Try to avert my eyes from my... How? You posted... Listen, I can believe the 3 likes. How do you lose 20 followers overnight? Did fucking H-Bomber guy make a video about you? What happened? They always come back to the empty notifications tab, hoping to find something different. She's not blocking the bots. Oh, that could be it too, yeah. Maybe I need to do more research on other posts, see what's trending. My finger continues to swipe as I scroll through my feed, but a familiar voice interrupts me. Instagram did a bot cleanse again. Oh, someone's an eager beaver waiting to see me, even showing up early. Ugh. I turn to find it's none other than Mr. $5,000 phone, of course. You could at least wait for me to answer before going offline like that, you know. Huh? You know what? You're right. How could I be so rude to ignore you? I should really check the phone I no longer have more often. Can't be missing a single message from the girl who broke it and ran away, costing me not only a really good deal, but also a really decent phone that I happen to really like. Oh no, what if I cause her a minor inconvenience? I think you I can't say what I actually wanted to say to him. I can't say what I actually wanted to say to him. I think you should ingest something that you shouldn't. It looks like I've hit a nerve. Maybe we should take out his organs, yeah, one by one. Yeah, we could do it like Ikuina, where like we make like fucking we make like art out of his organs. Sorry. Do my eyes and ears deceive me? Not even 8 AM yet, and I've already received an apology. I must be truly blessed. At least that makes one of us, bitch. Can we go order now? I'm actually running a little late on getting to work. Oh, Laundry, I have a sudden interest in scientific photography. Would you like to be my anatomical model? Always in such a rush, no wonder. It's easy to predict where he's going with that sentence, so in a bid to stop him, I nervously call out to the barista. Excuse me. Oh, you ready to order? What would you like? Can I get an Americano with 1 sugar and cream, please? And the man finally strolls up to the counter, and I gesture to him for his order. Can you please hurry it up, you bitch-ass motherfucker? Can I get an iced caramel macchiato, double the espresso with cold foam and whipped cream on top? As a former barista, I fucking hate this guy so fucking much. I fucking hate this guy so much. This is the kind of guy who puts his mobile order in on Starbucks because he's too afraid to go into the store and actually order it because he wants to make 26 different customizations. How will they make up for this manoid behavior? The world will never know. How does he somehow always figure out the most sugary types of coffee combos? There's no way he didn't have cavities when he was younger. Bitch, he probably has cavities now! Those teeth, they're fake! They're for social media! He had surgery done! Those are fake teeth! 1 Americano and 1 iced caramel macchiato coming up. Rep, can I get a name? Much like yesterday, I pay for the drink, we wait at the counter until my name is called. I don't even get a chance to ask him about what happens next before he takes his coffee and is heading for the door. I don't want to be late. See ya. This fucking guy. Wait! I hesitantly raise my phone to glance at the time. It's already 8:15! I'm gonna be late! I'm here! Having run all the way here, it takes me a moment to catch my breath. When I finally look up, I'm surprised to find the store looking quite empty. Huh? I'd assumed there'd at least be someone at the cash register. Leaving a cash register perfectly unattended is definitely a small-town luxury. Even then, isn't this kind of unsafe? Well, if the place is open, Kim must be around here somewhere. Take a sip of my now lukewarm coffee and look around for Kim, but she is nowhere in sight. A short walk around the aisles later, I catch her emerging from what appears to be the storage room. Ah, Laundry, there you are. I was beginning to wonder since you're running a bit late. I'm glad you managed to make it. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I got it held up. Hey, don't you worry about it, kiddo. I'm not about to titter over just 10 minutes. Well, not as long as you don't make a habit out of it, of course. Now, come on. Let me get you started. She waves for me to follow her in the office, but then seems to pause when she notices the unoccupied cash register. Huh? I could have sworn seems she's looking around for someone. Fane? I fucking knew it. He's hiding from me. He's hiding from me behind the cash register. Fane? Fane? But it couldn't be him. Right? Oh, but it could. You're forgetting we're in a visual novel. What would be the odds of that? There he is. I would receive the answer to that soon enough, so after a short pause, a familiar face peeks out over the top of the register. It is him! Bro, literally, like, when I had to, like, chase him down through the park, and I found him under a fucking park bench. Like, he's hiding from me. I don't know, he's literally, like, acting like a stray dog. Our eyes meet for just a moment before he quickly ducks away. Yoop! There you are. What were you doing down there? Why are these love interests just like Tila, Tequila, and Ivana? I know, man. I fucking know. Slowly, the remainder of the boy I recognize at the park emerges. Nothing. Nothing about his rigid posture supports the statement as he nervously fiddles with his hands. Where's your shop apron, man? It couldn't be that he was hiding from me again, right? Well, alright then. She sounds unconvinced, but seems to brush it off, resuming her walk to the office. I want to follow after her, though my eyes remain glued to Fane for a good while. Hi, Fane. Hello. Well, at least it seems we're still on speaking terms. His eyes, on the other hand, seem to be looking very far in the opposite direction from where I am standing. And I really thought he might have warmed up to me just a little. Laundry, are you coming? Yes, sorry. I guess I'll see you around? Okay. I swear, I just need to get, like, a fucking piece of beef jerky. And he'll love me again. Like, it's just, you know, he's a stray dog. But if I just get, like, a piece of beef jerky and I'm like, come here, boy. Come here. Who wants the beef jerky? Who wants the beef jerky? I'll finally get him to come over here and bark for me and we can go from there. I had no clue he was also working here. I mean, yeah. I did, though. Because it was an obvious plot point that would be guaranteed to happen for the point of reader satisfaction. So that's not a criticism. I think that's exactly what I would have done. Even though he gave me his contact info, he's still hiding from me. Wonder why. Either way, this is definitely going to be an interesting 2 weeks, that's for sure. Oh, there's the demo! Demo end. Side A end? What does that mean? Side A end? How many endings are there in the demo? Hold on. Diffraction, demo, endings. Sorry, visual novel. Huh. Are there multiple endings or what? Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to see. Demo feature just says 1 hour of gameplay for a single playthrough, 27k words of content, 3 CGs, 11 mini CGs, 12 original music tracks. Oh. Alright, it doesn't say anything about having multiple endings. This fucking review. I'm like looking at like the itch.io page. The fucking review says, Ivan and Till, get your ass back to alien stage. Next ending is where you don't take the job and Henbei convinces you to take pics of his feet and manage his secret OF account. I don't think he would even need a secret OF account, because he literally, I mean, he has 1 million followers. I mean, I guess he does, like, the thirst trap pictures with, like, his abs and chest and stuff, but I guess that's different from doing, like, feet pics and other kinds of fetish content. This was really good. Wait a minute, is the game... Oh, wait, is it actually different? Wait. Someone has a playthrough that looks very different. We had fun watching your playthrough. Thank you for sharing it. We love the details and stories, for how you enjoyed it. If you end up doing a playthrough where you go after Fane in the beginning, side A, let us know. Fuck! So there is another ending. Alright. I don't have time. I don't think I have time to do all that, because I don't know how different it is. I don't know how different going after fucking Henbei is. Ugh. But I want to do that. Should... Well, I don't mean, we don't know when the full game comes out. They responded 2 months ago. The timeline, etc. Let's see. Have this game on my laptop since 2023. Waiting for the full game, but no pressure. People like using around the game from the main as we continue to create it. We were just going to leave the project as an unfinished jam entry, but the honest support we had encouraged us to keep going and work to finish it, so sincerely thank you. Okay, so we don't have a timeline yet for when this will come out. Fuck! This is from 2023. Fuck! I like this a lot, though. This was really good. Alright. Yeah, I'd say we hit two... We definitely hit 2 games that were good today. This and the fucking, Peachleaf Valley. If I had to choose a favorite, definitely this one, though. It's crazy that this is, 1, an indie work, and 2, was originally made for a game jam. That's fucking crazy. The amount of detail, and there's like the original music tracks. Yeah, we've got, basically, the main team seems to be of 4 people, with then special thanks to like a few extras who did like trailer and logo art and things like that. That's crazy. Alright, well that's definitely on my wish list. I'm gonna follow that. Happy birthday to our literal... Oh wait, Fane's birthday was July 10th. Oh my god, that's fucking funny. And then behind the scenes on adding unique rain animations to every single background. Yo, man. This is cool. Alright, I'm definitely gonna follow up on this game for sure.